We now get into Margaret Majors versus Santanica. The 3S Smart. Sorry, I kind of forgot that it would pick up my keyboard. I actually need to start looking at what the most like optimized settings for my keyboard and stuff is. I really need to start setting up like more optimism on my stuff, on my shit, especially with like Otto, because obviously I've got you doing that fucking rebrand. I need to definitely work through some extra shit. He said I've got to pay for it. Oh my god. No, but I'll just like that's what I'm doing secretly though, Otto. That's why I borrow money from you sometimes. It's actually just a return for it. Margaret Majors getting straight up ass to the face. Okay, love to see it. Boo. Boo, boo. Match audio is gone again on my end. Thank you for telling me. I will try sort that right now. Why is it froze? Hold on. Why is the Elgato just completely froze? Is this... Okay, we're back on. Okay, we're fine. No, the match audio wouldn't have been just you. Because it was just not picking up on the actual streaming software. Thank you for telling me, Michael. I appreciate that. Yeah, if the audio ever goes, just let me know. But these two women definitely taking it to each other today. Again, both of them will want to, you know, make some sort of impact to move themselves up the card, as neither of them have really had all that many opportunities. I say all that many, I think Santanica's only had 2 matches and I think Margaret's had 1, so definitely not had the most of opportunities, but it is hard when you have a thriving strike roster to be able to make a name. It's hard to make it when you're not one of the biggest names, but both of these women will be looking to prove that they can be within that caliber. That nice arm drag hip toss there. Santanica truly taking it to Margaret Majors though. It looked like some sort of rope hung DDT using the legs there. And Santanica drags her away from the ropes before she goes in for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 in the last possible second. Dropping the knees onto the back. Margaret Major's taking a lot of damage here in this match. And doesn't seem to be putting too much of a fight against it. I have no idea what's just happened there, but okay, cool. Santanica's just fucking ascending, apparently. Trying to go for the eyes, it looked like. Pushing her way out of it. Santanica dodging. Combination of strikes to send her down. Margaret Major's now pushing Santanica off of her. Margaret gets her up high, but Santanica fighting her way out of it. It's been a very impressive performance from Santanica specifically, I want to say. A powerbomb into an elbow drop there. Could that be what Margaret needs to get back into this match now? To have her first bit of real momentum in this matchup. Another impressive hip toss there. Planting her down to the ground. Shouting at Margaret to get back up. Really unleashing the punishment onto Margaret Majors here. Margaret catching with a big headbutt. I don't actually know what this is. Is this a mandible claw? I don't actually know what it is. The animation looked a bit weird, but Santanica moving out of the way now. Trying to go against the ropes. Going for another one of those DDTs, it looks like. And she does. Moving her away from the ropes. Two. 3. Santanica wins in very dominant fashion, I must say. That was one hell of a performance from her. There was only a handful of times where Margaret was able to get any offense in there. Oh, there's messages in the Discord server. Let's have a little look-see-do. It is people role-playing. You love to see it. Big powerbomb there. That was the moment where it's like, it looked like maybe Margaret Majors could have got back into this match, but Santanica just kept getting back up, kept fighting, and kept showing heart. Even if she did get possessed mid-match. But maybe that gave her advantage, you know? I can only imagine that having the spirits of demons on your side probably going to be slightly beneficial, I'd argue.
Here is your winner, Impress!
There he is, Santanica busted open, but still celebrating. Was this her first win? I don't know if Santanica's won a match before.